Don't bait me. Ugh. It's your from practice. Hey guys, I'm doing this intro really quickly because my battery's finna die, but we are here today with another Makeup and Smooths episode 2, babes. And in this video, we're just gonna be chatting it up because I got some great news for you guys. Things are looking up and I'm just really excited to talk to you guys. I'm so sorry for missing Sunday's upload, but this video is making up for it, babes. So let's go ahead and hop right into it for another Makeup and Smooths with your girl Anastassja.Mariah. All right, you guys, so we're starting another episode of Makeup and Smooths. So sorry again that I am delayed for an episode already after the first episode, but whatever, we're gonna hop right into it. It is currently 6:51 p.m. Monday the 16th of October, baby girl, and we are just ready to dip into some makeup and kind of give you guys an update and just chat with you guys. I don't really have a specific topic, but I do have a couple of things that I wanted to share. My face is pretty clean and everything from like this morning when I woke up and did my skincare routine, and then I put some Laneige lip glowy balm in berry. I literally have like just a little bit of this left, unfortunately, but I got all my big girl lights on today, baby, so there shouldn't be any issue with the lighting because I realized when I was editing the reel that you guys should have already seen by now. I could tell that my ISO could have went up a little more. So we're here today and boom, baby, we got the eye focus. We are in there to win it. Put a little lotion on these hands because I did just wash my hands. Y'all already know we got the baby hairs laid, baby. Oh, well, I guess I didn't introduce y'all to the new look, but as y'all can see, your girl has braids and it is a full lace wig and it's real cute. Yeah, if you've already made it this far, we're chilling, baby. So go ahead and grab your drink, your blunt, you know, whatever. I've already smoked, so I'm gonna smoke when I go to bed, and then I have a cherry Coke here. So I love me my cherry Coke. I honestly shouldn't even be drinking it this late. But I do have a new foundation that I wanted to try. It's new for me. It's not new at all like in society at this point, but it is new for me. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna try that with you guys while I'm on camera. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the primer. I do not have anything laid out. We're just gonna go ahead and grab for something. Today was quite chilly today in Florida. Although I worked from home, I still have a dog, Nova, which you guys have probably seen in vlogs in the past, but she is my baby girl. And yeah, it is definitely giving chilly outside, and I live in Florida at that, so chilly to me. Today I believe the lowest was like 59 and the highest was 66. Anyway, so for primer, we're going to be using the Poreless Putty Primer. We're going to use the one that's actually in the putty. And the reason why I want to use this is because I was so tempted the other day when I was at Target to go ahead and get the liquid Poreless Putty, but I'm honestly not sure if I actually like this or not. Like, I don't have big pores, and so I think I just got this because all the girls are using it, but I'm gonna pay attention today to see if I really like it. I have the matte one too, being a follower. Still don't know if I actually like them. I have a lot of beauty products because I was being a follower, but unless it's like mattifying or hydrating, things with like filling the pores, it's very rare for me to get them. Now that I've like educated myself more on the reason why people even choose pore filler products, like I honestly was just getting it because all the girls got it. I don't really care for how it looks when you first put it on. I have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and I believe this came out like after that, and there was all these dupes and stuff. So yeah, so far, baby, I guess I could have put some moisturizer on my skin, or maybe I put too much. We're going to also spray the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh Spray on top of the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, just to give ourselves a little bit of moisture as well. I like the mist on that. We're gonna let that sit a moment, and then yeah, so life has been, I've had my moments, don't get me wrong. Like I said in the last video, after the breakup and everything, I just needed to really like get back to self, you know what I mean? I have my moments, like I said, after the breakup, and since I've lived on my own again, where I get in a funk just like every other human being out here. Lately things have been looking up for your girl, and they're always looking up, don't get me wrong, they're always looking up for me, because we are all one of God's favorites. We are all one of his favorites, babes. But yeah, your girl got some good news. First things first, I guess I'll go ahead and get the best news out the way. To me, it's one of the better pieces of news, is that your girl got a promotion at her job. Okay, your girl got a promotion at work, and I'm really stoked about it because I had applied for the same position twice. 3 times actually, but twice is what really counts. And the first time, I assumed that it wasn't my time to get this role. Like, God didn't see it fit for me. And I was really bummed about it. Like, I had been busting my ass, or my definition of busting my ass at the time. And I felt like I had all the knowledge in the world to get it, and it was given to peers around me, and that shit pissed me off real bad. And then it took effect into my work. Like, I had got mad personally at the company, and I just didn't care. But at the end of the day, when you do stuff at work thinking that you're getting back to the big man probably don't even see the shit that you do. You know, it literally trickles down to so many people. So I got this promotion. It definitely put your girl in a different tax bracket. So definitely give me some congrats, and you're proud of me below, because babes, I originally applied for this role, I believe in either April, end of April. I waited all throughout of May. From May, I was told I was going to be on a 30-day to look at certain things that I needed to work on. 30 days came. I followed up about it. Baby said I never said that. Like, it's a lot. I can really spill some tea about my job, but I'm not, because they're giving me the promotion now. So we're here, babes. But just know I'm in a different tax bracket now. Shit's elevating for your girl. But anyways, let's go on to the foundation. So I picked up the foundation from Target called the Thread Face It Complexion Stick. Oh, Milan, if you see this, girl, look, girl, I'm doing the hand thing. But yeah, so I thought I'd try it. I saw that it was like $7.99 inside of Target. Never heard of this brand, but I believe this is the sister brand to Black Radiance. Or just don't quote me, okay? I watch Too Much Mouth. Me and Too Much Mouth are shade twins, and Too Much Mouth is a girl on YouTube, of course. If you haven't seen her, I don't know how, like, you had to be sleeping under a rock. But Too Much Mouth is a beauty influencer, content creator here on YouTube. She's also on Instagram. I follow her there, and I follow that girl on TikTok, Shanine, baby. Shanine be Shanine, okay? I love her real bad. But yeah, she tried this in the shade 170, and it said when I was at Target, and she mentioned it in her video, that it was rich brown red, and I was like, nah. So I went up to 190, which is a rich brown neutral. I'm a neutral girl, so I'm hoping that this matches my skin and isn't too dark. Right now it's giving that it might be too dark. We're only gonna do a swipe. Ooh, child. And this is a mattifying medium to full coverage, or like semi-matte medium to full coverage foundation stick. Oh, okay. It's probably a little too dark towards the center of my face, but to be honest with you, unless I'm tripping, y'all, I got a lot of lights on today, but it looks like it's blending out really good. And I know that the red on Shanine looked just a little question. Like, I'm not really good at toning down reds, even though I have like the blue pigment to neutralize things that are too red. But I don't know, babes. Not with a stick product, at least, you know. This is looking real good. I'm not gonna hold you. We're not gonna worry too much about the forehead right now, because we care more about the baby hairs in that case. But yeah, this doesn't actually look bad at all. What do you guys think? What do you think? I'm gonna add a little bit more, and I think I'm gonna go in with a brush just to see if it makes a difference to the coverage. I probably should have thought about that. Being that I'm using a stick product, what the fuck am I trying to use a sponge for? Kind of stupid, but we're gonna go ahead and use one of the brushes that I need to clean. So like I said, even though this is a little darker, you can always lighten this up with your concealers. I usually go in with 2. I think this will work out just fine. What are you guys thinking? Tell me what you think. Have you guys tried the Thread Face It complexion stick before? Or even if it's just for foundation or concealer, I would just like to know. What did you guys think about it? My skin isn't looking the best today, but it's not looking terrible either. But I do like the shade of 190. 170 was what Shanine had tried. So I got the promotion at work. There's been other things that people have been applying for as well at the job, and I'm like so happy for them, you know what I mean? So this was like a big step for me, because the job and me have not been, we ain't been hanging out like that. Like, they're not my rounds, you know what I mean? They're no, I'm not thugging with my rounds, what they asked. So honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get this role. It's funny because this role that I applied for, it's technically for our other location in Texas. And so, oh, sorry you guys, I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour stick, and I have mine in the darkest shade, which is Deep Rich, which I actually love this. Y'all would have saw me use this on the last video. I loved how this looked. So yeah, this role was for people in Texas. It was not for anyone in Jacksonville. So I was one of the 2 that gave it to 6 people in Texas. And then there's me. I was offered the position and got my offer letter last week. And then I guess there were still interviews being held for the one other person that would take the promotion as well here in Jacksonville. So I don't know, it just makes me feel really good that I feel recognized, I feel seen, I feel like my work has paid off. I have to do better with like how I handle rejection. I don't think I do well at handling rejection personally myself. I definitely still need to work on that. I'm in my 30s now and I'm like, girl, stop being a child. Like, you know, but it takes, you know, talking to people sometimes to just kind of bring your thoughts back to reality. Like, there's nothing wrong with you. It could just be that this is not your time. It doesn't necessarily mean that they don't like you or you don't know your stuff. There could have just been small things that you weren't ready yet, and it could have really interfered with your role, you know, that you're currently trying to be in. And I can get very stubborn. And like, no, I know what I'm talking about. I know my shit. I deserve this. So tell me why I didn't get it type shit, you know? And that's how I was feeling. I was like, you need to make it make sense to me. I did my part. And there were some, what's the word? I did get led on, but I'm not gonna dwell on that. It's neither here nor there now, but I did what I was supposed to do based off what I was communicated. And so one thing I really love to do is listen, okay? Especially to people of authority. I'm gonna listen to what you're saying, especially if it's something at the end of the day, I know that you have the choice over whether I have this or not. I'm gonna listen. So don't act retarded or lost when I bring it up to you and you're like, I don't recall saying that. And I don't really want to make this about race, but I do feel like the other folk on the other end of the field sometimes try to play you like you don't know what the fuck you talking about, like we deaf, like we don't understand English, but you wouldn't have hired me. So I'd be having to remind them like, look, you can feel your way you feel and I can feel how I feel, but I know what the fuck was said to me. So now that we're past that, you guys, overall I got the job, so I'm very happy about that. I'm feeling very like purpley, and I say that because, you know, L'Oreal came out with the new blushes. I'm putting on some liquid blush. This is from Rare Beauty and it's in the shade Faith. This is my second one from Rare Beauty. The first one was in the shade Love, I believe. Yeah, Love, which is like this pretty peachy color. And I really wanted to go for the Juvia's Place. I feel like I'm doing a whole bunch of do practice. I literally said I need to make sure that I write things down. I need to practice before I sit up here and try to preach. Regardless, I'm not preaching to you guys, but there was that L'Oreal, I believe it's the L'Oreal, the new blushes that came out that kind of look similar to the bronzers. These L'Oreal, but I have the foundation. This is the foundation powder. I have the bronzer, and then they have the blushes. I was gonna get one that was like a plum color like this. I've just been on like a plum binge lately. What about you guys? Maybe it's because the weather is getting cooler and I'm like, ooh, purple, purple, purple. Now I ain't too scandalous to wear no purple lip now, but we're gonna go heavy on this blush because I don't know, after Juvia's Place I'm like, girl, give me more babes. So we're gonna take this brush. I'm just rubbing it off because I don't feel like using any new brushes, and we're just gonna, and this still comes out to look pink. I have another purple blush, but it's more like lavender. It's from Morphe and it's in like a pan. I'm gonna put another layer of this one on there. I have all these lights on, so I know I'm not tripping this time, you know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, so that's the good news, is that I got a promotion. It took me a lot to get this promotion, but it's definitely a big gap. Now I will say for my company too, I was just talking to my lady about this. When it comes to like companies doing promotions and stuff, I did negotiate my pay. I got a slight raise in the offer that I was originally offered to what I was able to negotiate for, but babes, it was still like, if you were to Google like how much you should negotiate, it always recommends doing 10 to 20%. I didn't even get 5%. Okay, so let's that it's giving me that my company is broke. I do work for a financial bank, and I just feel like prior to when I originally applied for the role, before we were sold, we were under a different name, and the people who got that same role that I have gotten just recently, they were offered a higher amount of money at the time and probably were able to negotiate higher than what that was. But now that we're the new company, they offered us a lower amount than what was originally offered months ago when I was supposed to get it. And then you turn around and I end up negotiating and I end up getting what was originally offered to the ones. even though it's up for me, it's up and it's stuck, and it's up and it's stuck, babes, and it's definitely a big difference from where the money I'm making now. But it's just funny, you know, if you're going where I'm going, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, then you understand where I'm trying to go with that. This blush looks real pretty though. I'm gonna definitely put a more purpley blush on top of it, but we're gonna go ahead and knock into our concealers. Of course, we're gonna know ahead. Do you hear me though? Like, I'm literally not making any fucking sense. I'm like, it's almost like if you're from an, like, literally, who am I, Missy Elliott? What's going on, babes? All right, I brought you guys in a little closer because I did realize, I'm like, damn, I'm kind of far from y'all and I want to be closer to you. Okay, period. So I did go ahead and grab 2 concealers. I grabbed my Kevin Aquan Sensual Skin Enhancer. I think that's what it's called, the Sensual Skin Enhancer. Mine's in the shade SX14. It comes in this little tub, and it looks like this. This has lasted me so long. I don't know what it's an 18-month shelf life. I'm sure it's expired, but this can go on and on for years. Okay, babes? I mean, I don't know what they were expecting for the price that it was, honey. So, Kevin, the fuck? So we're gonna go ahead and use that first. It's the darker of the shades that I have. So we're gonna use that first as the transition. This is super full coverage too, by the way, you guys. So you don't need a lot. And for some reason, I noticed when the weather gets cooler, I find that using something with a pot, it will be a little more moisturizing without giving that super oily look. But overall, I'm very thankful. So that's really good news. Also, for good news, you guys, I'll be able to like film and chill. Like my last hard drive ended up failing on me, and I had been installing on when I was gonna get myself another one. But I finally purchased myself a new external hard drive over the weekend. So this was just on Saturday. I bought it Friday night and I went and picked it up Saturday. So now I can just sit and just, you know, converse with you guys without feeling like, oh shit, I'm talking too much. I'm not gonna have enough memory on my laptop, you know? So I'm gonna take my Morphe M173 brush. I'm gonna blend this out. All right, boos. So I'm back. I'm all blended out for the first Kevin Aquan concealer. That is thick, babe, so you got to take your time with that one. But we do have another concealer, and yeah, I could have technically just kept recording because, you know, I have a new hard drive, external hard drive. But yeah, it just helps me cut down on editing if I pause it. So I'm going into my NARS Naturally Soft Matte. What? I'm going into my NARS, babes, Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I have mine in the relax stage. I have mine in the shade Medium Dark 2 Caramel, and so I'm just going to take a little bit of that and add that to the inner corner of the eye. I'm all for a bright inner corner of the under eye. This definitely gives the tea you're looking for, babes. And we're only going to go in that area right there. We're also still going to spray, and then we're going to take a different brush. And this time we're going to take, I love this concealer brush. This is the BH Cosmetics setting brush. It's for setting, but I use it for using my creams, my liquids, all of that jazz. But this does really good. We're gonna make sure to set these lids, babes, this time, because that's one thing I'll do is forget about the lids. I love how I look like a clown when I'm doing my makeup originally, and then it all comes together at the end. It's just amazing to me how makeup works, you know what I mean? It's like so soothing. But yeah, so good things have been happening, you guys. Recently, over the weekend, along with my external hard drive that I picked up, I also ended up purchasing a few things to get back on my workout regimen. I used to go to the gym on a regular basis this year, but I just slipped up and life started lifing, and then my mental started mentaling, and I was just not able to focus on going to the gym like I wanted to. So I ended up buying this brand. Let me tell you the company name that I purchased, because I sent a picture to my babes. It's called the RSP Clean Active Nutrition. It's the Amino Lean Energy. I'll show you a picture. I sent her a picture. But that's what I got, y'all, and I used it for the first time today. It can be used for like regular daily energy. You can use it as a pre-workout, or you can use it for muscle recovery as well. So I bought that, which is a pink lemonade flavor, and it's actually really good. It definitely is nothing to me, like it gives me the energy of pre-workout, but it doesn't give me any of those jitters and such that, you know, we're used to experiencing if you've tried like things like C4 or such like that. I also got some, because I was looking for L-glutamine, which is good for muscle recovery, but I didn't find any. So I got these gummies that you should take towards the end of the night that have melatonin, but they're built for muscle recovery from Ollie. Is it Ollie? I'm not sure. I believe that's the brand. And then I also got the Golly apple cider vinegar chews or gummies or whatever. I don't really know if there's a benefit for those at all, to be honest with you, but I did get them. So for setting powders today, we're not gonna go too drying. We don't want to do that because we are using a stick foundation. We are using some really heavy duty cream concealers, which I love these. So you don't really need too much, but you do want to make sure that they're set well. So we're gonna go in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey, but this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, the Ultra Blur. Gotta take my sleep gummies so I can show you guys. I'm gonna set my eyes really quick and okay. Like, do I have one of these? I have so many of these things. I'm gonna use my little puff here, put a little bit off in the cap, look up. Okay, take some more, put a little bit up in the puff, look up, and just make sure that's pressed in really good before we move down the sides, you know? Very pretty. I haven't used it in a while, so make sure my eyelids are straight, babes, because we cannot. Not in this video, we won't. But yeah, I'm happy that my video was uploaded and then I didn't film for some time now, so it's going on 2 weeks since you guys have seen the last upload. And yes, I'm still talking to the same person. Like, I'm very happy. I mean, at this point, it's been 2 months. I didn't really say anything about her. I didn't have any content where I said anything about her any sooner than that. But yeah, she's been down here a few times. We went to my first NFL game together, which was really fun because I work at a job where we can get free tickets because the stadium is here in Jacksonville, and my job is my job is the job that has the stadium for the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's super cool. I realize how much I love this setting powder. We're just taking whatever's left on the lid. It always looks so funny doing this part. I wonder if other women that are chocolate like me always feel weird because, you know, there's like so many different shades of setting powders. There's like white or translucent, and then there's like honeys, and then they have bananas, and then they have like the pinks now. And like when we're doing it and we're just laying it there or whatever, I'm like, do they all look funny like me? We're just gonna put a little bit on the inner corner now that we're set, and then we'll set the remaining portions of our face with something that's more skin toned, babes. I love that powder though. I love that powder. So I have two powders. One, I'm gonna use the Sephora Micro Smooth. I got this one during the summertime, which was like a newer extension of their shades. This is in the shade 85 or Espresso. And then I originally have always had this Micro Smooth in the shade Deep. This was like the darkest shade that they had, but this shade works for me and so many other women my color. And so for this case, because and they look so different, but I promise they don't show up that different. There's a big jump though. It's like 60 to 85. This is 60, this is 85. But 85 sometimes on me is a little darker than I expected it to be. So we're gonna go into the Deep shade 60 because it seems to like settle with my skin really well. Like, you'll see. Look at that. I freaking love that liquid blush and that fucking contour. I'm a bronzer girl, but this contour really, like, it pushes through, you know what I mean? It pushes through all the products that are just getting layered on top of it. It pushes through every single fucking time. Like, I really genuinely love it. And that's what we're gonna move on to next, which is gonna be the bronzer anyway. So let's decide what we're gonna wear for the bronzer. I know that for my nose, because I have both Juvia's Place bronze palettes, but I have, well, of course there's so many, but I have the last two. I have dark and deep dark. I like the darker shade in the dark for my nose, and then I use this ColourPop bronzing blush palette for my nose. Sometimes I'll use this one or this one for my nose. And then for bronzer, it really varies. We could use the deep dark bronzer, but I feel like I grab for that so much. Honestly, I grab for all of them a lot. I feel like I don't grab for the cooler shades much, so I've been trying really bad between this Glow, which I used in the short that you guys would have saw by now, or this Morphe. This is like the Morphe bronzer, the smaller ones that came out, Bronze Show. This is in Cocoa Woe. So these are like cool toned to me, in my opinion. They're not very warm. This one's warmer than this one. Honestly, this one is cooler than what it looks like in the pan or how it's showing up. And I don't want anything like that. I want warmth today. So we're gonna go for Cocoa Mommy. Yeah, Cocoa Mommy from Fenty, because lately I have been on the thick mint. We're gonna go for the Cocoa Mommy. I think that's gonna be a good idea. I think, fingers crossed. So yeah, let's start with the Juvia's Place in dark, and we're gonna do our nose. We're gonna take a fluffy brush. We're gonna go down the bridge of our nose. Let's try it out. I hope this looks good with you guys, because babes, both of them. I'm gonna take it into the brow and down the bridge of the nose. Yeah, this looks good. I love that every single time. And then I haven't used Cocoa Mommy in a long time, but you know that this was the bronzer, babes. I'm almost hitting pan. I don't know if you guys can see. It's been some years, but it's still not out, so it's fine. We're gonna take our bronzer brush. And I should take this off now, huh? I really hope my baby hairs didn't fuck up underneath this thing. Okay, I'm feeling like it did. I'm a little caked up in there, babes. Let's fix that. So we're gonna take this smaller brush because we're gonna go towards the forehead first. And we're just gonna take some of that bronzer up on the forehead area, kind of into that hairline so that things don't look as fucked up. Baby, you better take that bronzer up into that hairline and stop playing with these people. Okay? You gots to, babes. Gots to, babes. And then we're gonna take some of the bronzer down the sides of our face. How are you guys feeling about the braided wig? I mean, I personally love it. I'm opening up the floor for you guys to share your opinion. This looks so good to me. Don't worry, I'm gonna cut it too, so where you can see the blush as well, because I'm gonna top it. I haven't even topped the blush yet. You can still see. Do you see that? Whew! And we're gonna put some of this in our crease as well, on our eyes, which I'm already like obsessed with this. Like, I have not used Mocha Mommy in a long time. Boy, have I missed you, girl. Look at that. In the crease like that. Why is you creasing like that? Like, come on. Oh, obsessed. Like, I just want to dig in that shit. I just want to dig inside this crease. Let me get inside the crease, babes. Oh my God. See, and it's funny because I haven't bought too many new items this year. One, because I'm broke. Two, because, you know, I had moved and I wasn't even really filming like that. I love makeup though. Like, I even avoided just going places where I know I'd be tempted. But over these last couple of months, I've grabbed things here and there, but nowhere near like, I've been working on my perfume collection, to be honest with you. So yeah, this is super cute. This is so cute. I just love bronzer in the crease. It just does something for me every single time. Every single time you put a little bit of liner on there, babes. Big facts. So we're gonna cut ourselves, but we're gonna go ahead and cut the sides of our face, and we're going to use the same Sephora powder because it's not so bright, you know. I was gonna go in with the Laura Mercier, but I was like, no, sis, because we'll be trying to blend that out for days. But yeah, like, how are you guys feeling in regards to like YouTube? I know a lot of people, or at least what's been put on my like page, my home page, it's like some people are just like, you know what, I'm going back to work full time. They're going back to work full time. They're not feeling that they're able to make much progress on YouTube. It's just so saturated now. Like, and I feel for people. Like, I totally feel for them, for real, because I agree a lot of the time with what they're saying, but I'm still so small, you know? So I don't complain. I actually just do this because I enjoy doing it. It's pretty fun to me. Do I have a purple blush? I do. I just need to figure out where it is. I have purple blushes in these. Do I want this kind of purple blush, right? More muted, which, no, I think that would go good with my, you know, this blush. Let me show you. So this blush is in the Juvia's Place Sahara Blush 2 palette for the light skin girls. This blush would look really good on top of this cream blush that I showed you guys I was going to use first. It's from Morphe. It's the Blush Balm Electric Lavender. If you had this down first and then this on top of it, I feel like that would look really, really, you know, that'd be even. That would have 8. 4 plus 4 equals 8, bitch. But for today, we're gonna go into our dark skin girl Juvia's Place palette. Damn, I don't got no purple in there either. You gotta be kidding me. I do have a purple blush. So I should have definitely got that blush from, I don't have as much purple as I guess in my brain I was assuming that I have. I'm gonna use the other one. I'm just gonna see how it looks on top of this blush anyway. It's a little muted, but we're gonna try it out and see how it looks. All right, so I'm gonna take B. That's her name. Her name is B. You know what B stands for. B is beautiful. Where am I? See, and that's why I don't need to buy anything, because I have shit. I have so much. This is gorgeous. I could come, bitch. I could come all over this desk right now. All over my vanity. Like, I literally, the way that this is making me look right now, I could come. This is beautiful. The nose contour is contouring, bitch. Stop fucking playing with me. Don't. I don't want to fucking hear it. Like, at all, son. I don't want to hear it, like, at all. I'm going with my Essence Superfine eyeliner pen. I think this is almost out, but we're gonna use it. I have regular gel liners. I have things that are like a little more difficult to use, you know? I have like cake liners that I could use, but you gotta wet the pen, wet the little thing, and then draw over it. And I ain't feel like doing all of that tonight because I'm already behind. And I'm behind as soon as I get started. Like, that's really ridiculous. I have got to do better. So that's what I'm gonna do, babes. Why do I keep saying that? I got that from Kyra Amanique. I think I got that from Kyra. Y'all can't see me, huh? I need to stop doing that. I gotta do better at like making sure you guys don't miss a motherfucking beat, bitch. And lately, I've been watching Chopped and Rooks. Okay, that looks really good. And then we're gonna go into our waterline with our LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner, and I have mine in blackout. We're gonna use that just to go over the lash line. It amazes me how people can be like, woo, woo, woo. Like, how do y'all do that and your eyes don't water? It amazes me how people do that and their eyes don't do nothing. All right, y'all. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this. I love this. I don't know if people see a difference when they use it or not, but it's the Becca, and I think Becca's what closed down now, but Becca Light Shifter Finishing Veil. I got mine in Atmospheric 5. This is what it looks like right now, but this is like a finishing powder, so I literally dig my fluffy Morphe brush into it, try to grab as much product as I can right here, and I just dust it all over. It adds like a really pretty like finish to the skin. And I believe Atmospheric 5 was the darkest shade that they offered in this. This gives your face like a nice cohesive like base where everything just kind of looks like it blends together really, really nicely before you set it. I mean, you can also use it after you set it too, by the way. So I just really like how that finish looks. We don't have any brows on yet. We're gonna add a little bit of the Mocha Mami to my lash line. I'm really doing my thing today. Yeah, y'all, like things are looking up. Things are really looking up. Like, I have moments where I still have to, I question myself, or I struggle with keeping the full grip on my face. God he'll continuously show you that you're covered. And I recommend that you follow him. You follow that man, because he's gonna show you that he got your back all the time. He always will show you that he got your back, babe. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. I already showed y'all in the last video that I've been using these LA Colors pencils from the Family Dollar. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows real quick, and then we'll be back so that we can get over to like fun stuff. Hey babes, I'm back. As you can see, my brows are done, and then I did go ahead and use my Maybelline Colossal mascara in the shade Glam Black to add some mascara to my lashes before I put my falsies on. But I'm using the NYX Thickening Brow Mascara in the shade Black just to go over my brows really quickly. I'm not sure if you guys know, but this has like fibers in it. I don't really know if it's adding anything to my brows at all, to be honest, but it just makes me feel like I'm finishing my brows like the proper way. I like to go over my brows with this, but those pencils that are $1 from Family Dollar. I know Dollface Lyric uses Ruby Kisses, I believe, from the beauty supply store. I've never tried those, but I'm gonna try those next. I'm just always in Family Dollar buying press-ons and shit. These press-ons that I have right now are from Target, but they have Kiss in there as well, so these are super cute. Yeah, definitely giving what they need to give. For lashes, we are gonna go ahead and we're just gonna put these lashes on that I have from Amazon. Girl, look, that's how you know. But yeah, y'all, like life it's looking up for me, and so I feel a lot better. I have what I need to go ahead and like, you know, succeed to do what I love to do. I have the tools now, like, and it's crazy because that's all it took was for me to get a freaking external hard drive. I had been really trying to make that prior external hard drive just come through for me. Like, I cleared it out. I had it since what, 2020, and I just felt like an external hard drive should last longer than that. 2 terabytes at that. Like, it just I think the port, there was an issue with the port, and I didn't get the what's it called, the warranty on it, or it might still have a warranty on it, to be honest with you, but I just bought another one. My quality of content and my knowledge of content creation has changed, so those videos, I mean, it's not like it was the end of the world if there wasn't something I could keep on there, you know. I'm still really small on YouTube, and it wasn't like it was gonna hurt me if I couldn't keep them. So we're gonna go ahead and slap some lashes on really quick. I tried using that little thing that the girls use to like put your lashes on with, like the tweezer. They have that little tool that comes with your eyelashes now, even when you buy wigs. But babes, I could not get that thing to work in my favor. But I do have that little smasher thing that you can use to, you know, put them back together. Let me zoom you guys in. You guys see? These are really cute. They're cute, not too much, you know. Because I just wanted to chat it with you guys because I want to get this video out before Sunday and then film another one for Sunday. I need to really start buckling down. So thank you guys also for the love that you showed me on that first makeup and smooths. I did not think, I mean, it's probably nothing to you guys, but I did not think that I'd get anywhere near 80 something views, girl. Wasn't seeing that coming at all. So that made me feel really good. I'd love for you guys to, of course, comment with me, comment and tell me what you guys want to see. We're gonna use this little smasher thing. It might still be like an eyelash curler, but I think it's called like an eyelash fuser because it doesn't have that little, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. So, but it fuses them to your lash line a little better, so you don't have to worry about. But yeah, y'all, so where did my eyelash glue go? Oh, it's right here. I'm gonna put a little bit more on this edge because it is dangling like a Christmas ornament, so we don't need that just yet. It's still Halloween. Good news over here. New promotion, new money, better position, less work, new boo, healing. Okay, I'm not fully healed from certain things that have taken place in my life. And let me tell y'all something real weird, right? I got a random text yesterday. So mind you, the video that I did when I was talking about my breakup and how that ended and stuff, it's been over 2 weeks now, right? I got a text yesterday from that ex. She's not blocked. She's just, we don't speak. I have not spoken to her since, what is it? It's October now, so I'd say since June. Yeah, since the very beginning of June when she had watched Nova while I went to Orlando. She ended up texting me 3 words. And guess what the 3 words were, y'all? The 3 words that she ended up texting me was, it's a sin. What the fuck is it's a sin? It's a sin. And I didn't text her back. I feel like it was one of those things like, oh, I'm going to hit you up until you say something to me. And I don't know if that's the case, but because she didn't end up saying anything to me. I'm gonna go and set my face with the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist, which I really like this one. I've been trying not to use it. I really like that. I try not to use it at all. It's weird. I try not to use that because I like it so much, but I genuinely don't use it, like at all, for real. I don't know if that's even really a setting spray. I was told that the original one was not. But yeah, she texted me on that weird shit, y'all. And I was just kind of like, this is weird. And I told my little boo, and I was like, I took all day to tell her. She had texted me that random shit at like 8:35 in the morning on my off day. And I kind of left it there. I was like, maybe she's just like listening to Jesus and she wanted to say something. And I think she was waiting for me to like bite the bait and say something back, but I ain't got nothing to say to her. I generally don't wish any wrongdoing or anything terrible to happen to her, but for you to tell me it's a sin, I don't know what type of Jesus got into her, babe, because she's not a Christian woman. She's definitely not holier than thou. She's not spiritual. She made me feel like I was practicing witchcraft when I would talk about crystals and shit with her. Like, she didn't believe in any of that, and now you have the nerve to tell somebody that what they're doing is a sin or say it's a sin. But I don't have to, I didn't feel the need to question her. I feel like that was like a text bait kind of thing. Like, don't bait me, bitch, okay? I'm not the one to bait. Don't bait me. Bait somebody who wants you, okay? You baited me for some time, honey, and you got me good. You got me good, babes, but you can't do it no more, okay? Woo! Y'all, this has been a good video. So I know I'm taking my time or whatever, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to sit with y'all. I wanted to talk. I wanted to take my time. We're going into an oldie but a goodie for our highlight today. We are going to still do highlight. This is the Anastassja Glow Kit. Anastassja Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Aurora. So I think this is one of their first. This is one of my first high-end highlighter palettes. I'm going to go into Spectra, which is this kind of purpley shade, since we're doing, oh, I hope this looks okay. I'm just gonna do a little bit. I'm nervous. I have not used this shit So let's make sure I proceed with caution. Ooh, I'm just gonna put it right there then. Do y'all see that? I hate when I do that. I still do that shit, and I talk about it all the time. I always talk about people who be like, do you see that on the video? And then I ask y'all, do y'all see that? Shit is so fucking ghetto. And then we're gonna just put a little bit on the inner corner of our eye. A little razzle dazzle to the inner corner, you feel me? But y'all, Jacksonville's gay community is truly, honestly, truly, in my opinion, falling apart. It's either the ones that you used to love to see have just fallen off, and they're doing like the weirdest ratchet shit. They're not like bossing up in a way that you would have expected. They're like doing shit that's like weird, like real ratchet shit. And I know Sexy Red done came out and, you know, let all the girls be more comfortable with eating niggas ass and Suki, and I love Suki, don't get me wrong, okay? But our gay community here isn't learning from the ratchet stuff. Like, we have like this gay TV show that is filmed with some people here in Jacksonville, Florida, from their gay community, and it's called like Hoochie Daddies or some shit. And it just like, come on, like some of the people that I genuinely used to know and like be cool with and hang with and like give rides to, they're on there, and I'm like, y'all look fucking ridiculous. Let me go over with my Becca light shifter finishing veil one more time, because babes, this look is a look. Before I do my lips, because I eat down, okay? Y'all know that. I ate down on this look, babe. Ate the fuck down. Stop playing with me. So for the lips, y'all, we're gonna do something like, we're gonna do something subtle, okay? I've been trying my best not to use my Juvia's Place. We're gonna use our, damn, I've been really stuck on the NYX too. Are we gonna use the Huda, or are we gonna use the Kim K? Because I love this Kim K beauty. I've been holding on to this one for a while. I love this lip pencil, but I love this one too. And I feel like I just haven't fallen in love with this Huda Beauty lip contour. It's in the rich brown. I don't know, I just feel like I'm not in love with it like I want to be. So I continue to use it so that maybe my mind changes. Okay, it literally looks very similar to one from Juvia's Place, but it's not it, you know? It's not Juvia's Place. Like, if all I had was Cold Brew from NYX, this would be the girl, you know, this would be the one. But I have so many other ones that are just even better. Or a Club Hopper from NYX, like, come on. Like this one, I even bought a extra. This is a second stick that hasn't been opened, but this NYX Line Loud pencil in Rebel Kind, I have the baby one. I'm gonna finish that. Do you guys put the little split? All right, so again, that's the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in Rich Brown. And I think for lip gloss, we're just gonna do a gloss today. We're gonna do the NYX Butter Gloss in Marshmallow, because I have a little bit of this left, and I don't wanna use my Gwen Stefani one, because I got this one because, well, I had this one first, and then I got this one from GXVE, which is Gwen Stefani's brand. And this is in the shade Candy. So I kind of got them because they kind of gave me like the cotton candy flavor. This is appearing more pink on camera, but it is on a mauve type of tone, and I really think that's cute. But this one we're gonna use Marshmallow because it's more lavender or mauve-y. Ooh, and this is giving, y'all. Let me go ahead and slap some earrings on and such so that, yeah, I can let you guys see the finished look. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, your girl is back, and she went ahead and put on a little lavender something. Little lavender, little coat, little thing from Fashion Nova. So I'm feeling kind of cute or whatever. My makeup is complete. It looks so good. Like this cute little subtle purpley makeup look is really tying into the fall for me personally. I think it's pretty cute. I know most people would be like, oh, this is giving spring, but I think the highlighter and the lavender, like the plum, it is definitely gonna work for the fall. I think the whole purpley look could definitely get you into Halloween if you're trying to be like glamorous as well. So I think it's really cute. I love how the look turned out, but I also really just enjoyed sitting down, playing with makeup, talking to you guys, and coming up with this really pretty look. I really loved how it turned out. It's not too much, and of course I'll make sure to list all the products in the description box below. But this has completed another video of Makeup and Smooth. So definitely for this week's video, well, this video that's going to come out, please leave in the comments down below what you guys want to see. I just love to hear, I would love to hear your suggestions of any topics that you guys want me to talk about. If you want to email me, I always have my business email in the description box. So if there's like scenarios or a story that maybe you want to hear my opinion on, or what I would do in this situation, or if there's like weird questions that are like off the wall about different scenarios, I'd love it. People love to talk to me. I love to talk. People come to me, my friends come to me for advice, associates come to me for advice, just to hear my reaction to something, because I'm pretty fucking goofy. So yeah, but definitely thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Definitely comment down below what you liked in this video and any of your feedback, and congratulations to me, of course, because I did get the promotion. I really busted my behind for it, but I'm really happy, and I'm just happy to be back, and things feel like they're going in the right direction. And I just really appreciate you guys for your support. I love YouTube. I'm going to be here for some time. So again, thank you so much for making it this far with me. And I really hope that you've decided to go ahead and join the family. I really appreciate you. I am also always looking for pen pals, friends, associates via social media, because here where I live, it's just hard to meet people the older you get. I'm 32 now, and I'm like, come on, like it's just a lot harder. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much again for joining me in Makeup and Smooths. See y'all in the next one. Bye.